So the recording is on now. So we'll start with the Sadguru Vandanam again. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityanandam, everyone. So I would like to start with what this orientation is all about. I have some information in the PowerPoint, and then I'll share some more information which is not covered there yet. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Okay. If you're able to see the screen, please show a thumbs up. Great. So the program is going to happen here in Bengaluru Adina, which is also called as the Gupta Kailasha, the secret Kailash on the planet Earth. The next slide. So what this orientation covers? So this orientation pretty much covers all the information that you would want to know before getting here for the program. It covers about the pre-arrival process. Okay, so before you actually arrive here, what are you expected to do? It covers the airport pickup information. So what the services that we provide at the airport, and the hotel accommodation. What are the hotels that you'll be accommodated in? Any questions that you have related to the accommodation? What you should bring for the program, what you'll be given as a part of the program, what is the schedule, what can you expect on the day one of the program, what kind of food that you'll be offered during the program, the dress code, what you need to bring, the dress code for the program in terms of the class and also in terms of the yoga sessions, and the Avatar Day celebrations. Mahasadashivam comes with a grand Avatar Day celebrations. The Facebook group, we have created an exclusive group for all the Mahasadashivam participants. So what can you expect in that group? The hospitality team, the team that is actually going to take care of you as you arrive here and get started with the program. If you have any special medical needs, talking about that. And this time we are announcing, we are introducing a concept called Simply Human to Superhuman Party. So I will share with you what this party is all about and the exciting information about that Simply Human to Superhuman Party. So first, let's get started. Okay, so what is the pre-arrival process? I'll be sharing this PowerPoint also with you. I'll be sharing this video also. There is this one thing that you really need to know about the pre-arrival process is this URL on the top right there. Okay, so that's the URL that you need to remember, because this one URL will have everything that you need to know about the pre-arrival process. So the URL is innerawakening.org/Mahasadashivoham/welcome. Okay. Now, okay, I'll make this link available also in the Facebook group. So do not worry about that not remembering this link. We will be emailing it to you. Please get so we're going to be having an attendance form of this particular session, and we will ensure that we will email this PowerPoint to you and also this link to this video to all those who fill the attendance form. I'll be sharing the link to the attendance form very shortly. Okay, so what is the pre-arrival process? The pre-arrival process is the set of steps that you need to finish before you actually land here for Mahasadashivoham. So the first step in that is the online registration form. Some of you have filled this form already. It is in the innerawakening.org website. If you have filled this form, you do not need to fill this form again. And if you have not filled this form, then you will need to fill this form before you actually come here. This is the Inner Awakening registration form. It has a set of details that we need to know. It also has the translation requirements. If you do not speak English, and if you need a translator, you need to inform us ahead of time so we can have the equipment ready as well as the translator. So that's the Inner Awakening registration form. It has all the details that we need to know about your Inner Awakening participation. The next is the consent and release form. So the consent and release form will be like an Adobe e-signature form, and that form will also be a part of the step 2 of the pre-arrival process. You need to go into that form with your Mahasadashivoham ID number. You can fill this form only if you have received your Mahasadashivoham ID number. Now, if you are one of the participants who have fully paid for Mahasadashivoham and you have not yet received your Mahasadashivoham ID, that's probably because the team here doesn't have full information about your Mahasadashivoham payment. I will get to it in a short while, how you can let us know about your full payment details, and that way it will expedite the process of us issuing the ID number to you. Your Mahasadashivam ID number is very, very, very important because that identifies your participation in this program. So the consent and release form, for filling the consent and release form, you will need your Mahasadashivoham ID number. For filling the online registration form, you will not need a Mahasadashivoham ID number, because for us to even let you know your Mahasadashivam ID, we need to know your email ID. So the first step, which is the online registration form, does not need any information about your payment or about your Mahasadashivam ID number. That is the first form. We get your payment, we get your details. Then after that, we go to the consent and release. So once you fill the online registration, then you go ahead and make the payment. After making the payment, there is a link called as the IA payment details form. In that payment details form, you will actually fill your payment details, because what happens typically, right? Some of you have paid, let's say, part of the payment sometime in June. Some of you have paid part of the payment sometime in last December, and you want to transfer that to this December. So there are multiple different payments that you probably have made, or you have made it as one single payment. Whatever it is, there is this payment details form is one form where you let us know the full payment details of your Mahasadashivoham registration. So that way, the team here will verify all your payments, and once we have received your full tuition for the program, we issue an ID number. The link for you to enter the payment details. So that, see, basically you do an online registration, then you make the payment. After you make the payment, you get an ID. After you get an ID, you fill the step 2, 3, and 4, and the rest of the steps. Okay, the steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 are mandatory. Steps 5 and 6 are optional, depending on your conditions. I will also share, as we speak, the link for the payment details. Just give me a minute. Yes. So that way, if any of you, I'm still receiving a few inquiries. Okay, I have made a full payment. I have not yet received my ID. What do I need to do? So that's where I am doing this step now. So first you do the online registration form. Okay. So I've just inserted this information. So let me share my screen again. Okay. So first is you fill the online registration form. Then go ahead and finish your full tuition fees for Mahasadashivoham. After you finish your full tuition fees, you fill the payment details form. So the link is tiny.cc/IA payment details. Then after you fill the payment details form, the registration team in the backend receives your full information, verifies your payment details, and issues an Mahasadashivam ID number. So if you are in one of the people who have finished your full payment, but you have not received your Mahasadashivam ID. If you have not yet filled this form, please go ahead and fill this form immediately after the session. Please don't do that now. That way you may miss some details while I'm sharing. So note down this link, tiny.cc/IA payment details, and fill this form. And then I can guarantee you, once you fill this form, within 24 hours, you should receive the Mahasadashivam ID. We will try to get it to you much faster. So the Mahasadashivam ID number is, once you receive that number, your participation for this program is confirmed and you can finish the rest of the pre-arrival process. So the online registration form I've already covered. Then you receive your ID. With the ID, you go ahead and fill the consent and release form. The consent and release form will ask for your Mahasadashivam ID. So without that, you will not be able to finish this form. Then you go to the travel itinerary form and your accommodation preferences. So travel itinerary, what is a travel itinerary form It lets us know what time you're arriving, when you're arriving, and whether you need an airport pickup service. The Mahasadashivam hospitality team makes itself available 24/7. We have a team of volunteers who will be waiting for you at the airport to receive you. However, we need to know when you're exactly arriving so that we can make all the other preparations at the airport to receive you when you come here. So we are more than happy to provide the service, and it actually really excites us to see the participants coming in, thronging the Bengaluru International Airport. So the travel itinerary form, fill this form after you have actually booked your tickets and you've confirmed your travel. So that will ask for your flight details. That will ask, okay, how many people you're traveling with, if you're traveling with your friends or family. And it will also ask for your accommodation preferences. Now, this accommodation preferences, if you are traveling with your immediate family, like for example, if you're traveling with your husband or with your mom or with your child, then you can enter your accommodation preferences. If you're not traveling with somebody who's your immediate relative, you don't have to fill it, leave it blank. We will be allotting you with one other participant. Now, if you're somebody who would like to stay with somebody who you already know, you can put that person's name in that accommodation preference. We will try as much to match your accommodation preference as possible. Now, as an Inner Awakening coordinator for the last 7 years, one thing that I would really, really recommend is stay with somebody who doesn't know you. Stay with somebody who's new, who doesn't see you the way they saw you before you experience this conscious breakthrough. Because during the program, an amazing amount of transformation happens in your system. And if there is a person who you know with, who has related with you before the program, that person is going to relate with you the same way. However, during the program, so much of transformation happens, you become a completely new being. So preferably, do not stay with somebody who already knew you before you came for the program. Well, if you're a couple, then that's okay. However, if you are coming with your friends, typically stay with somebody who's brand new. Allow us to give you your roommate. And typically, we have also seen the way the roommates are formed. Really, the person actually also helps you in the process. They will be somebody that probably you never know, but a new person that you deal with, and it'll actually be complementary for both of you. Right? Each of you will complement each other. So I would recommend that, unless you are very strongly want to stay with somebody, your friend. If it is your family, you're coming with your spouse, you're coming with your children, well, you have to stay with them to take care. You probably are packing your bags together. So in that way, you can definitely stay together. Now, so that's the travel itinerary and your accommodation preferences form. Then the next step is uploading your picture for your Mahasadashivam ID card. The same pre-arrival process, we will be having an option for you to upload your ID card. Now this link that is up there, we are updating the link with all this information. So if you go to the link right now, probably you will not find this particular set of steps. We will be updating that list maybe in a day or two, and we'll be sending you an email. Okay, so I'm saying that the pre-arrival registration steps are ready for you to go ahead and fill that. This about link will take you to the September Inner Awakening form. It will not take you to the Mahasadashivam form because we are updating the consent form in the backend. So then the next step is updating your Mahasadashivam picture, which will be on your ID card. The next step is to the steps 5 and 6 are optional. However, till step 4, we highly recommend you complete all these steps before even you board the flight. It can be just maybe 24 or till 24 hours before you board the flight. So that gives us 48 hours to process your information. Keep everything ready for your arrival at the airport. Step 5 is your special meal preferences. So if you are somebody who has only vegan, who eats only vegan diet, or if you're allergic to specific food, then please mention your meal preferences there. These meal preferences are not the meal preferences that typically you will expect in the airport, saying, okay, I want Asian vegetarian, I want non-vegetarian food. It's not that kind of a meal preference. This is only in terms of whether you want a vegan food, or because you do not consume vegan food, or you are allergic to certain food. Because the food that is actually given in the program itself is an aushadha. So it is not that you will be, that is a specific food that is actually a part of the process. So all the participants will be having that. If you do not take milk or dairy products, then we will have a, we'll be labeling those items. So that way, if you're not consuming dairy products, you don't have to consume that. Or if you're allergic to certain food, so that way we can let you know which food you should not consume. Otherwise, the food will actually be catered to go in line with the process. And today, actually, in a few hours from now, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is pretty much 10 hours from now, 11 hours from now, we are having a program where we are actually going to be covering this, which is the introduction to Amritatva Aushadha. So I'm sure all of you are attending that. Next is special medical condition. If you are already having some serious illness, this is not about, oh, I have a knee pain, I have a leg pain, not that. We have some special serious illnesses, and you're coming for the program. Let's say, for example, if you have just had a recent surgery, if you're having some serious illnesses for which you're taking the medication, just let us know. So the medical team here, support team will be aware and just keep an eye on you in case you need any medical help or support. But otherwise, you need to be completely equipped to handle the 25-day program. So bring all the medication, all the prescriptions that are required for you to support you during the program. Okay. The next. Now, upon arrival at the airport, what can you expect upon arrival at the airport? So pick up your bags at the baggage claim. The airport that you need to arrive to is the Bengaluru International Airport. The airport code is BLR. It's the Bengaluru International Airport. Do not book your flights to any other airport. This is the closest and the only airport that is available in this city. So travel to Bengaluru International Airport. Now, provided that you have already filled the travel itinerary form, and we have received that form at least 24 hours before you board your flight, you pick up your bags and you will actually exit through the arrival. You will actually come to the arrival gate, where you will see all the taxi drivers and all these, or they all will be holding, like a lot of people will be standing there holding a placard, typically in any airport. So come to the arrival gate terminal. In the arrival gate terminal, if you have filled the airport pickup, the travel itinerary, and you have requested for an airport pickup, you will see members of the Mahasadashivam hospitality team. Now, amidst a lot of people, hundreds of people standing there, you should be able to identify our team pretty quickly. So you're not searching for us. So that's why we have actually put the picture of how a Mahasadashivam hospitality team member will look like waiting for you in the airport. It can be a brahmachari in the ochre robe, or it can be a volunteer who will be wearing white. So they'll be wearing this Adinam dress. They'll be wearing that kandi, the necklace that you actually see on their neck. They'll be having an orange turban. So that it's easy for you to identify them. They'll be in the traditional Adinam attire in the airport, holding a Mahasadashivam placard for you. Okay, so you will meet them. They'll be happy to receive you in the airport. And we are giving to all the participants because we understand some of you probably are traveling around half the world and a few thousand miles, and you've traveled for probably about 12 to 24, anywhere between 12 to 24 hours. After a long flight, you may be hungry. So in the airport, we will be giving you a snack bag. And that snack bag will contain some fruit, some snacks, one sweet, a juice like a lemon juice or some fruit juice, and we'll have a water bottle for you. So you will come with your trolley, like your baggage, meet the team, receive your snack bag. And if you have finished your registration process, means you have completed these steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably even step 5 or 6 if you apply to that, then all your registration steps are complete. And we are even working to give your ID card. A Mahasadashivam ID card, like your permanent ID card, will be ready for you to pick up in the airport. So as you arrive, the team member who is there in the airport will be having your Mahasadashivam ID card with you, which will be like a Rudraksh Mala. So you will be given your Rudraksh Mala and you will pick up your snack bag and you will go ahead and board your taxi. The Mahasadashivam hospitality team will guide you to the taxi counter. We have a collaboration with one of the airport taxis. It's called the Mega Cabs. So we'll get you to that counter, help you board the taxi. By that time you actually before you even board your flight, you should have received your hotel, which hotel that you're going to be accommodated in. Now, once you received your designated hotel, you will know which hotel you're going to. All of you will be shared a Mahasadashivam welcome brochure. Okay, so all the information that I'm sharing here, information about all the hotels, the address of your respective hotel, the contact numbers of all the team members, everything will be there in that welcome brochure. So just download the welcome brochure and have it in your mobile. It's like it will be a PDF format. It will also be updated online, uploaded online. So that way, anything you need and all the information that I'm giving in this will be a part of that welcome brochure. You can go back and refer to that again. It'll have the addresses of all the hotels, the phone number of the hotel, the phone number of all the support, the hospitality team members. So do not worry about that. And everything that I'm sharing here is already a part of the welcome brochure, which we will be emailing it to all of you. So you will reach your designated hotel. Now, if for whatever reason you have not received your hotel information before you board the flight, this should not be the situation. But if for whatever reason, okay, the mail doesn't reach you, the mail went to your spam, you are not able to check your email, do not worry, do not panic. As long as you have put your airport pickup, we will be there in the airport waiting for you. And the hospitality team member at the airport will also know which hotel you are going to. Okay, so do not worry if you have not received the hotel, which you should have. If at all for whatever special reason you have not received your hotel information, the airport person will have also the information which hotel you have to go to. This is, I'm just telling like a backup of a backup. You should receive that information because before you board, you should know where you're going to go. So that hotel will be known to you. But in case, like in that extreme 0.0001% chance that you do not know that, do not worry. The person in the airport will also have that information. So they will be able to guide you to the respective hotel. So next. So again, you'll be coming with your bags in the airport. The person will meet you. You will be given a snack bag. And one thing that you need to know about the airport when you're arriving there, you will need to have the Indian currency to pay for your taxi. The taxi charge from the airport to the hotel is about 2,000 rupees. So have your taxi fare with you in Indian rupees. So in the airport, if you do not have an Indian rupees exchange already, the Bengaluru International Airport has forex facilities available. So you can give your dollar or your euro and get the currency in Indian rupees. Have 2,000 rupees with you, okay, just to pay for the taxi. We will be arranging the taxi for you, but you will need to pay for the taxi. So you go to the, come meet us, get your, first when you arrive, get your currency exchanged if you do not have it already. Then meet with the hospitality team members. get your snack bag, board your taxi, and then you are perfectly ready to get to your designated hotel. Okay, so I'm going to the next step. Okay, next. Now, upon arrival at the hotel. Now, upon arrival in the hotel, you will meet your Mahasadashivoham hospitality team members. Every hotel, we will have our desk. Okay, so as you enter the hotel, first thing is you will meet people that are known to you, which is the Mahasadasham hospitality team, which will be having a desk in the reception area of every hotel. So you will not left to the hotel and it's not like there is nobody there that you know, and then you just go to the hotel and the person is like, oh, I don't know why you're here. Okay, so it will not be like that. The hospitality team members will be there, so they will be there to meet you, greet you, irrespective of what time of the day you arrive. You don't think, oh, I'm arriving at 2 a.m. in the morning. Will the team be there? Yes, they will be there. Okay, so they will be there. The hospital. Okay, let me also tell that the hospitality team members will be there in the airport, in the hotel from 14th evening. So if you're arriving on the 11th or 12th, and then you would like, okay, where is the team? We will be there from the 14th evening, because that's when majority of the participants arrive, and we are actually giving you the. So you will meet your team. You will meet our team there in the hotel, and there's one thing that we need you to do is the trust which is actually hosting the program here in India. It needs us to collect your paper copy of your passport biography page, your visa page, and your immigration stamped page. Okay, now your passport and visa, you can bring the copy back home. So we need a paper copy, Xerox copy of your passport biography page, visa page, and the immigration stamp page. Now the immigration stamp page, you will not get it until you actually go through the Indian immigration. So you will not be able to get it ahead of time. If you can get your passport and visa copies, you can get it. But if you're not able to, don't worry. I know it's not very common for us to go somewhere and get a copy of it. We will have these Xerox machines there where we will take it. The only thing is you need to sign in them. It is a requirement by the government here. So we need to get we need to actually show that you actually were here for the program. So we need to get that. So your passport, visa, we are trying to do everything online. But the thing is, there are certain requirements where we have to show that the person was actually physically here attending the program, which cannot be done online, right? You cannot do an e-sign, because you can do an e-sign wherever you are. So this is probably the one step which we are not able to make it online because of the very nature of that specific requirement. So please don't, pardon us for this one step where we have to go on paper. So we will have, don't worry, we will have our Xerox machines there. So even if you are not able to get a copy, and on arrival, we can take a quick copy of your passport, visa, and immigration page and ensure that you just sign on them. And then the hospitality team member. Okay, so one new thing, I'm so excited to tell that. I'm sure all of your eyes are already on it. One of the things that we are introducing this time is every participant will actually get a brand new tablet. Okay, so we are not giving you a paper notebook and a pen. We are actually giving you a mobile tablet. So during the program, you will actually be having a tablet which will be preloaded with a SIM card, which will give you a continuous Wi-Fi access. The SIM card will already be activated and it will have a 4G Wi-Fi access. So whether you are in the hotel room, whether you are in the Adinam, or whether you are commuting from where you are to the Adinam in the bus, you will have this tablet with you and you're going to take this tablet back with you. This is your own tablet that is being gifted by Swamiji to you for the program. Okay. So this tablet will allow you to communicate with your friends and family and anything that you need to do during the program. Like some of the programs you may have to fill a survey, you may have to send some questions, everything will be done in the tablet. So we request you to bring that tablet every day to the program. And during the class, you can take some notes there, you can send some questions, you can upload your, excitement, you can take pictures, you can take, videos with that tablet. So that way you can bring your own phone as well, but this tablet will be preloaded with a SIM card. So some of your phones, we understand, are already logged and you cannot insert some SIM card. So we are completely solved that problem this time by giving you your own tablet. So you, upon arrival, you will actually receive that tablet in the hotel. We actually wanted to give it to you in the airport, but due to security reasons, we are not able to do that. We are still figuring it out. We'll see if we can give it to you in the airport itself, or at the latest, at least in the hotel upon your arrival. So you'll be able to, the hotel, every hotel that you're being accommodated to is a 5-star property. So they will have a high-speed Wi-Fi in the hotel for you. In addition to the high-speed Wi-Fi, you will also have this SIM, which will have the card with the internet connection. I shouldn't say preloaded card with Wi-Fi. It's actually preloaded card with internet. So there is Wi-Fi in the hotel, and then in the Adinam or on your way back, or even in the hotel, you can use this internet enabled SIM card. Okay, is this clear for everyone? Okay, great. So you can expect a completely new level of Mahasadasham even in terms of the preparation. So no longer your notebook, you can take your notes, you can do everything online. We are even having a lost and found section where if you have lost anything, we will upload the picture of that. So if any of you have lost anything, you can check in that and claim your items back. And then you will actually go to so after receiving your tablet, you will go to the hotel reception counter where you will check in. Okay, so whatever is the hotel process for you to check in, you will do that, and you will go to your room and you will enjoy your day. Is this clear for everyone? What to expect in the hotel? Please show a thumbs up. Okay. Now, what is the next step in the process? From the 15th, okay, so one day before, these are actually where the steps now, more is in terms of explaining what you can expect. So I'm going to be sharing that. From the 15th December, which is one day before the program, till one day after the program, till the 10th of January, we'll be having the hotel booked for you. So the program is 25 days, one night before, and the same night in which the program is there. So 26 nights your hotel will be booked. So the check-in time will be 12 p.m. on the 15th. The checkout time will be 12 p.m. on the 10th. Okay, so one day before you check in, and the next day by noon, you should be able to check out. Number one. Number two, on the day when if you are arriving a few days earlier, okay, let's say you're arriving on the 12th, 13th, and if you have already made your full tuition for the program, you've already fully cost, you have your ID number, you will be intimated about your hotel much ahead of time. Now, because you will know your hotel, you can actually call the hotel and you can pre-book rooms for you ahead of time. If you are arriving before the 15th of December, if you are arriving on the 15th of December, there is absolutely no need for you to call the hotel. Everything, we will take care of it end to end. We will be the bridge between you and the hotel. So there's no need for you to communicate anything with the hotel. Everything we will take care. However, only if you are arriving before the 15th of December, okay, then you need to call the hotel or go online and pre-book your room for maybe the 14th night or the 13th night, or depending on whichever day you are coming in. So that is why we will let you know which hotel you're staying in. So in the same hotel, you can pre-book your rooms. Is this clear? Okay. Now, if you are pre-booking your rooms in the hotel, we will, if that room is possible for us to extend that room, for you to continue to stay during Mahasadasham, we will try that, but we cannot guarantee, because the hotels may have different blocks of rooms blocked for different groups, different purposes. So we will try a level base to see if that room itself can be extended for you to continue, but we cannot guarantee that. If you're absolutely not able to do, then you may have to shift on the 15th, but we will try to minimize that as much as possible. You can continue to stay in that room, so you don't have to move all your bags again. On the 15th of December, we will be having multiple shuttles from the hotel to the Adinam. The meals for you on the 15th will actually be served in the Adinam. Okay, so we will have shuttle timings noted in the reception desk, where our hospitality team will have a desk in the reception of the hotel. We will be having the shuttle timings. So we will be having multiple shuttles going in during the day. Note down the shuttle timings and let them know which timing you would like to come. So the shuttle will actually take you to the Adinam, and you can have your meals here. You can spend some time here. You can, go around, spend some time here, and then go back in the evening, go back after your dinner. That is on the 15th. If you prefer to come over here and spend some time here, have your meals. The meals for all the participants on the 15th will be provided in the arena. Okay, so that way if you have any questions. And on the 15th, when I come to the dress code for that you need for the program, on the 15th, if you need to procure any clothes which we aren't probably able to purchase ahead of time, then in the Adinam itself you can procure that. So that's one of the reason why you may want to come to the Adinam. But if you do feel, okay, I do not want to come, I just want to rest, I don't want to travel, I want to just get over my jet lag and I want to be in the room, that's perfectly fine for you as well. Okay, that's your decision. But we will be having full entire meal course available for you in the Adinam from the 15th. Is this clear for everyone? Okay. Next. Now, if you are somebody who was not able to do the pre-arrival process before you actually board the flight, for whatever reason, okay, you were so busy, your work was too much, you were not able to complete the pre-arrival process before you actually board the flight. Okay, at least fill the travel itinerary form so we know when you're arriving, so we can get you to the hotel. In the hotel, after you receive the tablet, in your room, you can actually finish the pre-registration process. Okay, because you will have a tablet, you will have an internet connection. So we are avoiding as much as a need for any so-called registration on the ground. In your room, sitting in your room, you should be able to finish every process. Uploading your picture, uploading finishing the e-consent forms, finishing any dietary requests that you have, everything should be done online. You should just be able to come on arrival, pick up your ID card, pick up your ID card mala. It'll actually be a energized Rudraksh bead. Okay, that's your ID card. You'll be wearing that energized Rudraksh bead upon your arrival and throughout the duration of the program, and even after that. It'll have Swamiji's beautiful dollar, and it'll also have your ID card in it. Clear? So plan pretty much finish. If you have not yet finished your full tuition, please finish it, because the ID card with your ID number, you need to do a lot of other steps. So do not wait till the last minute to get your ID. Finish your ID ahead of time. But that only with your ID, we are even doing the allotment or your accommodation. I'm sure many of you, if you are attending this program, probably you already have received your ID. Okay, so then you're all set. Just wait for us. We are finishing up the backend process. We will send you out an email once the pre-arrival steps are loaded. Okay, and within maximum about 48 hours, but 24 to 48 hours, you should receive that email. Go ahead and quickly finish the forms, all the steps, so you're all set. Your ID card will be ready upon pickup upon your arrival. So we have done the pre-arrival steps. Then at the hotel, pre-arrival at the hotel, then the arrival at the hotel. Then on the day 0, means on the day 15th, the shuttle buses which will bring you to the Adinam. And if you have already finished all the pre-arrival process, then pretty much there's nothing much to do here. You can just come here, have your meals, go around. If you want to purchase some clothes, you can do that, and then go back and rest for the day. On the day 1 of the program, the tea coffee will be served in every respective hotel at 6 a.m. 6:30 a.m. the buses will leave from all hotels. Okay, so the day 1, what you will expect is 6:30 a.m. the buses will leave from all the hotels, so you can plan what time you want to go to bed and overcoming your jet lag. So that's why we are telling you what time the buses will leave actually on the day 0. Your breakfast will actually be served here in the Adina. Tea, coffee will be served for all the participants in the hotel. Breakfast will be served in the Adinam. So you'll have pick up your cup of tea, coffee, get onto the bus, and you will reach here. Now at that time, typically the travel time for you from the hotel to the Adinam is about an hour. We try to beat the traffic, so you don't have to be in the traffic of the city of Bangalore. And also all of you have your the tablet with you. So that is the time you can actually connect with your friends and family, uh, so you can use the travel time also effectively. So you don't have to just sit in the bus. Use the travel time effectively for you to, if you want to connect with your friends and family or browse something in the internet, answer your official emails, whatever you need to do, you can use that travel time for that, because you will be having the tablet which will have the internet connection even when you are traveling here to the Adina. What happens on the day when as you arrive in the Adina? Of course, I'm not going to be sharing that in this orientation. It's going to be a surprise. Okay, so you'll only arrive here in the Adinam. What happens on the day when you arrive in the Adinam? It's going to be a surprise for you, and of course for me also, even though I am very much in the part of the organizing committee. Every day is a surprise here. So that's that. Now coming to the next segment of what I wanted to share during this. The next is I finished the hotel accommodation. Okay, what should you bring? So before you actually leave, what are the things that you need to pack? Have your, if you want to bring some cash for you, you can. See, okay, let me tell you this. During the program, other than what you have already paid for the program and for your taxi to the hotel and your taxi back, you will not be needing to pay for anything else. Okay? The program itself is completely self-contained. Everything is contained in the package. Whatever you paid for the full tuition fee for Mahasadashram, nothing else will be required. So if some people ask me, okay, how much do I bring? I would typically say have like as a backup up to $500 to $1,000 just for your safety, not for anything else. But as far as the program is concerned, you do not have to pay for other than the taxi from the airport to the hotel, from the hotel back to the airport. Everything else from hotel to hotel, it is taken care. You don't need to. The program doesn't need you to. It's not a program where you say, okay, on the day 2 you pay for this, day 4 you pay for this. There's no hidden charges in the program. Everything else is included already in the tuition. Now, during the program, there will be various like an extravagant traditional Vedic rituals. For Mahasadashram, the rituals are being planned personally by Swamiji himself to give you the taste of the authentic Vedic rituals, which are a part of the program, which will be included as a part of the package for each and every one of you. If you want the benefit of the program, for benefit of those traditional Vedic rituals for your friends or family who are not yet here in the program, then you will have to, there are additional registration you can do for them. So they also get the benefit of those Vedic rituals. We will be letting you know during the program. Typically, the Vedic rituals, they may range anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 depending on what type of Vedic ritual it is. Some may even be more, but that's not for you. For you, it is included as for all the participants. That's included as a part of the package. If you want the benefit of those Vedic rituals for your family out there who are not able to make it for the program, then you may need to pay extra for it. Okay, so this is just, I'm giving you a heads up so you can plan and prepare accordingly. Is this clear? As far as you are concerned, or your participation in the program is concerned, you do not have to pay anything extra for that at all. What are the Vedic rituals? What are the benefits of those? How you can have your friends, how you can have your family participate in it? We will be sharing all that as a part of the Mahasadashram program here during the class. Okay, so now coming back to what you need to bring, a personal cash, and all the hotels, of course, they're all 5-star hotels. So any other 5-star hotel that you go, or your towels, toiletries, everything will be provided on the hotel. So you do not need to bring any of that. You may need to bring, like as I told earlier, if you want to bring a copy of your passport and visa, like a paper printout, you can do that. Otherwise, we can take it here. Yes, one of the important things is that adapter, right? That international adapter. You will have maybe your mobile charger or your laptop if you're bringing them. They may not go in the Indian plugs. So you will need to bring the travel adapter, which will convert the voltage to Indian voltage of 220. So ensure that you carry that. If you are having any serious medical illnesses, please carry your medical reports with you. In case you need to visit the doctor here, they may need to know your background. Carry your medication with you if you're somebody who's taking that medication regularly. Also carry a mosquito repellent. We do not have mosquitoes here in the Adinam, but if you do, travel maybe on your way, the hotels also obviously will never have. But just as a prevention, if you want to carry the mosquito repellent with you, you can do that. That's pretty much it. Nothing else. If you are an Indian citizen, of course, you need to carry your Aadhaar card. Or if you do not have your Aadhaar card is the preferred mode of an ID for an Indian national. If you have not yet applied or received your Aadhaar card, then any other government issued ID card, that the original is mandatory if you are here in India. And if you're traveling from outside of India, you are visiting your family in India on your way and then coming here to the Adinam, please ensure you bring your original passport. Do not, typically people tend to leave the passport back home in the family. Please don't know that we need your original passport here with you during the program. Okay, the next segment that I wanted to cover is, so what do you bring and what will be given to you as a part of the program. Now, so what are the things that will be given so you can plan, okay, I don't need to bring all of that. Okay, so I've already shared about, I'm not looking at the chats right now because I'm sharing the information that I wanted to share first. Then I will be looking at the chat or answering your questions. So if you're putting some message in the chat, I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm getting some pop-up. I'm not giving my attention to that right now. Okay. What will be given to you as a part of the program? As a part of the program, you will be given the detoxification Panchakriya kit, which helps you detoxify your body, which will be including the enema can. If you know what that is, if you don't know, do not worry. We will be explaining it to you in the program. We will be giving you a native pot, which will help you cleanse the whole nasal passage. We'll be giving you an eye wash cup, which helps you cool your eyes. And we will also be giving you the salt, which you need for the neti. You'll be receiving your yoga mat. You'll be receiving the puja kit for you to perform the puja, which is actually a part of the program. You'll be taking these, we'll be introducing you to the traditional Vedic Agamic initiation processes, and we'll be explaining it to you. So you'll be receiving a puja bag. Each of you will be actually receiving an Atmalinga, and we'll share with you what that Atmalinga is. So I'm sharing these details. Don't think I'm introducing a bunch of terms which you have absolutely no clue about. If you're somebody who's completely new, do not worry. Everything will be explained in the program. But I'm just giving for those of you who are aware, so you kind of know what to expect. If you are an Inner Awakening graduate, you already have an Atmalinga, you know you should be bringing it. Do not leave your Atmalinga back home because I said I'll be giving you an Atmalinga. For one Atma, there can be only one Atmalinga. Okay, so please bring your Atmalingas with you. Do not leave it back home. And there are a lot of things that are planned. All of you will be initiated to be a healer. So you will be receiving a healer's bracelet. You will be receiving a healer stick. Okay, so healer's bracelet, you will be receiving a healing stick when you're getting initiated to be a healer. And this time we are actually introducing something very nice. We are actually giving you a beautiful box to keep your healer stick. So you will have a nice box, beautiful box where you can actually store your healing stick. Because what we have seen is when people receive the healing stick, they don't know where they can keep, and then it goes into the bag and it gets mixed with all the other items in the bag. So the sanctity of that healing stick we are not able to maintain. So we're actually giving you a box where you can keep the healing stick, and of course you'll be receiving a brand new spiritual alchemy product which Swamiji introduced a part of it in the satsangs a few days back. It's called the Rajita Murti. Like Swamiji's Murti, completely made out of silver, which will have the Aushadas filled in it. That's actually only that Murti itself will be a live initiation transmitter. After you take that Rajita Murti and you go back home, any new initiation Swamiji gives, you just sit with that Rajita Murti and that Murti itself will initiate you. So the Murti is made as a live initiation transmitter. Okay, so like how we get these Wi-Fi signals and these Bluetooth and infrared, now it's time for us to get the initiation transmission, which can take us out of all the side effects of all the other radiations that we have been exposed to in our life. And that's actually only a part of the spiritual alchemy product that you're receiving. That is a part of a bigger thing, which of course you will know when you get here. So that's a surprise. I don't want to break the surprise here. So a lot of things are planned, but you don't need to do not bring your yoga mats, do not bring your puja kits, because that will be given here. If you do have your Atmalinga, bring your Atmalingas with you. And if you do not bring your Panchakriya kits, we'll be giving you brand new ones. And we'll also be giving you books about the Swamiji, which is the Avatara Shastra book. And you will actually, this time you'll be receiving the Nityananda Yoga, the the authentic yoga, the yoga from the source, which has actually the Shastra Pramana, the original reference of every yoga posture from Sadashiva himself. So we have that book compiled. First time in the world, a yoga book has been compiled with the asanas and its reference to the source. So each of you will be gifted that yoga book. Okay, so you can expect that. We will also be receiving the book about Swamiji's vision and mission on the planet Earth, which is the Sarvanya Beta project. So all these books you'll be receiving. So you can plan your bags and luggages accordingly. The next is, okay, so I've covered the schedule for day one. Okay, the food during the program. I have something actually very exciting to share before we get to the food during the program. Now, I shared something called as simply human to superhuman. I want to share about that now because I'm too excited about it. What is this simply human to superhuman? Okay. Now, before someone gets married, right? Well, in India, we have like this mehendi party, and in the outside India, you have these, you call all your friends and you tell, oh, I'm going to become married. No, I'm not going to have all the freedom that I have before I get married. So they do all sorts of things before they get married. So when we were thinking, and this whole Mahasadashram program Swamiji is introducing, and what he's actually doing during the program, right? He is literally taking human beings and creating a like giving a super conscious breakthrough, and you're going to graduate from the program as not human beings, but you're going to graduate as a superhuman being. That's exactly what's going to happen in these 25 days. First time on the planet Earth, somebody is telling, I am here to bring a conscious breakthrough to humanity. So you are no longer going to go back to the world as simply human. You are going to go back to the world after the program as superhuman. Is everyone with me on this? Yes. So even for somebody who is moving from a bachelor to a married, or even for some lady who's moving from a miss to a missus, if they are making a huge hue and cry about that, a normal human level, like a marriage in the matrix world, how much of a hue and cry we need to make, because you're going to become a divine superhuman. We need to make a loud noise about it. You need to let you see, it's not just about making a loud noise. It is very important that people that you share your life with know who you are going to come back as. It's very, very important, and it's very important part of the process. So this simply human to superhuman is literally a get together that you will have with your friends and family before you actually come for the Mahasadashram program. We highly recommend you call your near and dear ones, friends and family. It's nothing to do with the Sangha. It is your party, like a get together that you have with your friends and family. Okay? And it's not that we will not be a part of that program at all. You, like how you will call for your, like, okay, let's meet over a cup of coffee in Starbucks, like that. You can meet maybe in a park, you can meet in your house, you can meet in Starbucks, you can meet wherever you want. Call your friends and family. Okay? And there are two things that will happen in this. We actually have a beautiful invite. You can use this invite template to invite your friends and family. You can just put your date and venue there. I'll show this invite. You can, we have created an invite template which you can, so just to make it easy for you, or you can make your own invitation for this kind of a get together. Okay. So are you able to see my screen? Okay. So this is an invite that I am sharing, a template, which basically says you can send it to your friends and family. Okay. So are you all able to see the invite? Is the zoomed in version showing? Zoomed in. Yeah. Okay. So it says, okay, I'll be embarking on a journey to India this December to experience superconscious breakthrough with the grace of the living avatar, His Holiness Paramsa Nityananda. Now, before diving deep into this endless pool of blissed out ecstasy, I wanted to let you know I've been thinking about you. So I'm inviting you for a get together so we can celebrate my final days of being simply human. I will see you next year after becoming a divine superhuman, radiating superconsciousness and expressing the awakened powers of the third eye, like the power of consciousness over matter, blindfolded reading, being able to scan through people's bodies, read minds, performs distant healing, and you name it. I'm so excited about this next step in my life and can't wait to see you before I leave. And then you can edit this and you can put the date, time, and venue when you will actually want to have this get together. Okay? We highly recommend each of you get your friends and family and celebrate your last days of being simply human. There are actually multiple reasons why you should be having this event. First, your decision to become Mahasadashiva starts with a declaration. See, when some of you read this, you may be thinking, oh my God, I'm telling him that I'm going to become a divine superhuman and I'm going to express all these powers and he's going to expect that I'll come and do this demonstration. Yes, he will expect it and you are going to do it. It starts with a declaration. Don't think, oh, what if I'm not able to do this? No, you will not be. This program is taking you to a completely new dimension. If there is any kind of a self-doubt that's actually stopping you from doing this, first thing is send out this invite to 100 of your friends. So you living, radiating, manifesting Mahasadashiva starts with your declaration first. So it starts with the whole reason for why you're having this kind of a party before you actually leave is you start the program with your declaration, I am going to live as a divine superhuman from now on. So you're creating the Vatavarana, you're creating this beautiful ambience that when you go back, people are going to demand that from you. Their life is going to demand that from you. You can no longer say, hey, I'm in front of this. Okay, I'm back to my square one. You don't even have that option because you are having these people out there who says, hey, you told you are being a divine superhuman, manifest the third eye and find out where I lost this object. Manifest your powers of third eye and get me a job. Everybody around you is going to ask this from you. Am I right? They said, you just spent like $50,000 and went to India and you said you're going to become a divine superhuman. Now make this happen for me. You heal me now. So the Vatavarana that you're creating will actually be waiting to receive you as a divine superhuman. Very, very important first step of the process. So this is not just a societal reason for you to have this party. It's not like, oh, I'm going to have some fun. Yes, that too. But in addition to that, you're preparing your near and dear ones. The people that you share your life with, you're preparing them to receive you. Okay? So do not feel shy about it. Go all halawala about this step that you're taking in your life. Let them know the step that you're taking. Okay, that's number one. Number two, please listen. Number two, the reason for having this just a casual get together, like an informal casual get together, you can call them over lunch or dinner, over the next weekend, or maybe any day of your choice. It's your party. But the reason also is, understand one thing, the first quality that you will have when you're becoming Mahasadashiva. So one of the qualities that you will feel so compelled to radiate as Mahasadashiva is you will feel that you want to make everyone around you happy. That's the first quality that you will radiate. Because you're so much oozing out in that bliss, joy, happiness of being Mahasadashiva, you will feel like everybody should experience this. You will feel like you want to, whatever your spouse, your parents, your children, your friends and family, you will feel like, okay, let me use all the initiation that I have, all the shaktis that I have. What can I do to cause their reality? It can be buying something for your child, or spending some more time with your spouse, or manifesting a job for your friend, or helping somebody, with their anything it may be. But you will literally feel like helping everyone, each and every person around you in your life when you become Mahasadashiva. So as a part of the Mahasadashivam program itself, there will be certain processes, initiations, where you will actually be initiated by Swamiji to be able to manifest anyone's reality. Are you clear? You will be able to manifest anybody's reality in your life. There is nothing called impossible. Let's say your friend comes to you and says, hey, you know what, I'm going through a very tough time in my relationship. You will immediately be able to manifest and really help her come out of that, be able to resolve that. Like how Swamiji becomes a go-to person for anything right now, right? For us, you will actually become a go-to person in your friends and family circle. Then you'll become a go-to person in your larger community. Literally, people will know when they come to you, you will manifest all the Shaktis that you have to really cause their reality, whatever they want to manifest in their life. So when you are actually having this party, this get together with your friends and family, invite everyone and you will actually get from them. Understand one thing, please listen carefully. It's very, very important. The context of why you're having this. It's not just to have some fun and not just to have some drink. No, okay. So I was sharing about this being simply human to superhuman party. You may be wondering, I'm in a different place right now because my laptop charge went off, so I just moved to a different location. We're getting a mini tour of the Adinam, I think. So one of the things that you'll be actually doing as a part of the program is you will tell them that as becoming, in the process of becoming a superhuman, in the process of going through a super conscious breakthrough, you are taking the responsibility to cause 5 of their realities. Understand very clearly, anything that your near and dear ones want to manifest in their life, top 5 things in their life that they want to manifest, you request them to write it and give it to you. You will not do anything else in the party. You will just tell them. It can be anything that they want to manifest in their life. It can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be enlightenment, it can be, a different career, it can be purchasing a new house, it can be being loan-free, debt-free. You will not look at, why are you asking this ridiculous claim? There's nothing ridiculous for Mahasadashiva. Okay? So you will say, okay, what is it that you want to cause, you want to manifest in your life? And I really want to, as a part of a program, I want to be able to be a co-creator for you in manifesting that reality. That will not be known for anybody else. You will not be submitting here. It will just for you and for that person. So you can guarantee to that person that it is just between you and me. But I want to, in the process of becoming a superhuman, I'm taking responsibility for not just me, but for people in my, people who are a significant part of my life. Is this clear to everyone? So every person who is attending that party, ask them to give a list of the top 5 things in their life that they want to manifest. And you're going to tell them you are going to be using all the powers to manifest that reality for them. See, understand, you can say, oh, I'm becoming a superhuman, or I'm becoming Mahasadashiva, but until you are directly useful to the people whom you are living with, they will not understand what Swamiji can say he's an avatar. But we are able to come relate with him because he is manifesting what we want in our lives. He is able to heal. He is able to help us. He is able to get me the life that I want. He is able to make me happy. So the utility value of an avatar is what makes us come back to him again and again. Otherwise, you'll be like, yeah, he's an avatar, so what? How is that useful for me? Like that, you becoming this superhuman, you becoming this divine superhuman will be relatable to your friends and family only if you show them directly what you can do in their lives. And only if you tell them, yes, I'm going to manifest this reality for you. I want each and every one of you to exactly say those words. I will be manifesting it for you. So then what you have already expanded in your life, in your cognition for life. You have already expanded your cognition even before you land here. And when you are in the program, Swamiji will actually be taking you through processes and initiations with which you can manifest any reality you want. Third eye is the seed for that. You will be initiated into advanced powers of third eye with which you can manifest your reality. You will actually be getting messages from your near and dear one saying, hey, how come this happened? Did you do something? Literally, they will start experiencing that. Is this clear? So before even you come for the program, have this very casual get together. You can call it simply human to superhuman. You can call it a get together. You can call it a dinner party. You can call it anything you want. It's your party. Before you actually board the flight, but do have this party with your friends and family. Let them know where you're going. Let them know all the different powers that you're going to be initiated into. Do not worry, oh, they may kind of not agree with all of this, or they may not relate with this. They may be new to this. Do not worry about it. You just share what your excitement and what reality you're actually going to cause in their life will make them understand who you are or what you have been initiated into. Clear? And also tell them, hey, while I'm going there, watch out on my Facebook, watch out on my Twitter. I'll be putting you pictures, updates, about how this journey is going to be, so they can follow you while you're here. Because many of them will be curious, right? You're going to spend 25 days with an avatar in India, in a different distant land, and you are promising something too huge. You're telling them you're going to become a divine superhuman, which nobody see only in movies, like this, whatever, this Shaktiman and this Superman and Spider-Man and all of that. Now you are promising something so huge, so they will be curious. It will awaken their curiosity. Whether they agree with you or not, they'll be curious about it, right? So tell them to watch out on your Facebook, watch out on your Twitter, watch out on your whatever social media platform that you use. And during the program, you will have multiple opportunities for you to share what you're going through, share your pictures with your all your co-participants. So we'll be telling you can share some pictures so they can actually watch out what you're going through here in this program. Is this clear? So do not judge what the reality that they want to cause. Right? When somebody comes to Swamiji and says, Swamiji, I want to get a job, right? He's not saying, hey, idiot, why are you getting a job? You should become a sannyasi and get enlightened. He's not saying that. For that person, what he wants to cause, he manifests that for him. So we are nobody to judge when somebody wants something in their life. Our duty is to make it happen for them. Okay, so whatever that person wants to manifest in their life, you just say bring that paper with you when you're coming here during the program. They can maybe send it as an email, they can send it as a Facebook message to you, whatever platform, just compile it and bring it with you. So many people attended this get together, and this is what each one wants to cause for themselves. This paper or this document that you are compiling will be required as a process in one of the processes of the Mahasadashivoham. That's why you need to do this and come. It will really, really, really help you in manifesting, expressing these powers in your day-to-day life. Clear? Yes. Next. Then we have also created a Facebook group exclusively for the Mahasadashivoham participants. If you have any questions, that will be a Mahasadashivoham hospitality team, which will be looking at the Facebook group and approving that member. You can become a member of that closed group only if you have your Mahasadashivoham ID. Okay, if you have not already joined that group, please go ahead and join that group. It's called Mahasadashivoham 2017 participants. I'm projecting the group here. You can go ahead and join, but only upon approval you'll be able to get access to the group, and we will check your ID and we'll be giving you the access to the group. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, and the group name is Mahasadashivoham 2017 participants. Go to the group and click join, and of course I'm sure all of you can see here who's already there in this group. Okay, the first member of this group was Swamiji. So he's already a part of the group and he's waiting for all of you to join. So Swamiji is a part of the group, and of course all of us are, all the support members are, and so go ahead and sign up, and it'll ask you when you actually join the group, it'll ask you for an ID. Okay, Mahasadashivoham ID and your email. Please give your ID and email and sign in, and you will be approved to join this group. So different updates, different messages. We will be using this one channel for communication with all the participants. Even if you do not have a Facebook ID, for the purpose of this program, we request you to please create one, and just become a, just for the sake of the program, maybe till the end of the program. After that, if you don't want it, you can close it. But many of the information that we'll be sharing, right? Because see, email has become an outdated method of communication. For example, right? If any of you have any one question about like a hotel. Now, if you post this question and we answer this question, a lot of other participants will also get benefited from that question if they probably have the same question, or if a question is already answered. That is why this one group will really help us. And if there is any updates about the class, I can just post it in the group. There is any update about the bus timings, I can just post it in the group. So this group can be that one forum where each of you can come and check for updates, check for information, or if you have any questions, we will answer that. Things like that. So use this group for that purpose. Okay. And yes, one more thing. Now, when you're having that casual, that get together, the simply human to superhuman party, at the end of the party or during the party, take pictures of the people who are attending that party with you. Take the picture and post it in this group. Understand, Swamiji is there, a part of the group. You will tag that picture as simply human to superhuman. That will be the tag, the hashtag that you will use. Post that picture in this group. Okay. Now, when you post the picture with your near and dear ones, understand all the near and dear ones will have the Nayana Diksha of the avatar. This is where their reality starts manifesting. See, we are coming for the program. Those people may not even have heard about Swamiji, may not even be open to hear about Swamiji, but you don't worry about that. You just take a picture of you along with all of them. Okay, when they're coming for that get together, take that picture and post it in the group. So what happens is when Swamiji's eyes fall on those people, those near and dear ones, they start getting the blessings of the avatar. And Swamiji himself will walk through you to manifest that reality. Okay? So do post the pictures of your near and dear ones in that group. Once you have had this party and you can share your experience, how it was, you can do that. So that group can be a beautiful networking amongst us and also kind of an information sharing. Is this clear for everyone? Yes. The next. The food that will actually be served here during the program. We are serving traditional, authentic Bhaga Shastra Ayurvedic food for you during the program. As Swamiji shared in the satsangs a few days back, every meal, every food, every snack, every drink that you have in the program will be infused with Aushadha. So you will have in the food itself, 60 plus Aushadhas are introduced for you to intake during the program. 40 plus Aushadhas will be given to you in the process. 60 plus Aushadhas will be introduced in your food. So the food itself is a way for you to, in the food itself, all the thought currents that you need to imbibe for experiencing the superconscious breakthrough will be introduced in the food itself. Okay, so very detailed planning is going on for providing you with food infused with Aushadha. And actually the 2 nights program, we are actually going to be sharing that. How the food is actually designed for you to manifest Shaktis. The food is actually designed for you to experience a superconscious breakthrough. Food is actually designed for you to express all these extraordinary Shaktis. That's what today's program is all about. The introduction to Amritattva Aushadha. Ensure you have all your, actually this food, even getting to know this, that through food, so much of a transformation, so much of an experience can happen in me. This is a big breakthrough. Because today the food that is available out there is, people are thinking the food is only for my sensory taste bud, but for my energy. Probably some people think, okay, it's also for my health, right? For my energy. But the food is actually, the purpose of food is something very, very different. Like how the yoga in the West is only looked at a body toning, a bodybuilding exercise. But yoga is not that. Yoga is for experiencing oneness, the Advaita of the whole cosmos. But yoga is now reduced to a body shaping, body toning exercise. So the right context about food, any human being, any living being which actually eats food should attend today's Introduction to Amritattva Aukshara program. It gives so much of knowledge about that. So whether somebody, your friends or family is attending Mahasadashivam or not, invite them to just have the right understanding about food. Just having this right understanding about food can create a huge breakthrough in their lives. Okay, so the Introduction to Amritattva Aukshara is all about the right intake, which can build your body to experience that superconscious breakthrough. Just with food, they will not be able to experience a breakthrough, but just with food, their body, mind, physiology, and psychology and the neurology will be prepared to manifest those extraordinary Shaktis. So invite as much as possible all your friends and family for tonight's weekend workshop. It's of course free. It's online. It's on Facebook. It's on Nityananda TV. Invite all of them and introduce them to this concept. Because food is something, if you tell them a super conscious breakthrough, many will say, yo, you know what? I don't believe in all that. But if you tell about food, they cannot say that. Because food is something every human being intakes. So having the right understanding about food will really help. So that's that. So you also attend and ensure that all your friends, family, everybody attends this workshop. So that's about the food. And then the dress code. Okay. So the dress code for the program is Indian traditional attire. Now, Indian traditional attire can be anything in terms of any colored clothes. It can be kurta, pajama, it can be sari, it can be salwar, it can be chudidar, it can be, for men, it can be a dhoti, it can be the adinam attire, or it can be the kurta and pajama. Now, one of the person I was talking to here on the adinam said, oh, pajamas, that's what we wear for bed. No, it's not those pajamas, right? This pajama is Indian traditional attire, not the pajama the way we understand in the US. She told me, oh, pajama, oh, everybody wears in the US to go to bed. It's not that, okay? So you please Google for Indian traditional attire and get the right attire for you. If you're not able to get that attire back home, do not worry, you'll be able to purchase it here. Just plan to arrive to the Adinam on that one day before, so you have the right attire to wear for the first day. And then for the yoga, you should be wearing black and black, like a black tracks and a black t-shirt only. Do not wear any other color for yoga. For men, you should also, in addition to the black track pants, you should also have a black shorts, which you will be wearing for the traditional pole yoga, which is the Shivastamba yoga. And for female participants, for the rope yoga, you will actually need tights and a tight fitting t-shirt. So for the yoga itself, you can actually get like a black tights, which is sticking to your body. Because for the rope yoga, you cannot wear loose fitting clothes. Okay, so bring that also along with you. All this information will be there in the welcome brochure, which I'll be emailing it to you, all of you. It's like a PDF book. It's like a 50-60 page book, which has all this information that we are sharing here. But I just wanted to also have a session where I can brief, so you are aware of all this. Okay. Then the next thing is the Avatar Day celebrations. Swamiji on his avataric descent on the planet Earth. See, an avatar is not an evolved human being. An avatar is born for achieving a certain mission on the planet Earth. So an avatar is not an ascent from a human being to an evolved human being. An avatar is actually a descent from that super consciousness embodying itself in a human form. Is this clear? An avatar is actually a descent from the super consciousness embodying itself on a human form and descending onto the planet Earth is called as an avatar. So on the 9th of January, Swamiji is actually finishing his 40 years as an avatar and entering his 41st year as an avatar. So we celebrate it as the 41st Avatar Day celebrations. The celebration will actually be a 21-day grand celebration. The 11 days of the celebration is actually included as a part of the program. From the 30th of December to the 9th of Jan are the 11 days of the celebration. From 10th of Jan to the 19th of Jan, those 10 days are after the program. Now, for those of you who want to stay some more time after the program and want to finish and be a part of those celebrations, you're more than welcome to. But during the program itself, the Mahasadasham program itself, you will be introduced to all the traditional flamboyant celebrations that we do as a part of the Avatar Day. Okay, it includes various folk dances, cultural performances, chariot festivals, like extravagant traditional Vedagamic rituals, like literally be um, 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 all the components of Hinduism in its best possible glory. It's literally like a mini Kumbh Mela. Right? Every aspect of Hinduism you'll be introduced to. Every aspect of this beautiful ancient tradition you will be introduced to, and that will be a part of the program. The program will be continuing. You will be attending maybe parts of this grand celebration, which is going to happen, and the program is going to end. The Mahasadasham program ends on the 41st Avatar Day. So the last day of the program will be a grand celebration here in the Adinam, which is a part of the program. Okay, so you will be participating in Swamiji's 41st Avatar Day. We don't call it as birthday, we call it Avatar Day. So Swamiji is completing his 40th year and entering his 41st year, 9th of Jan. It is not a date that we celebrate as per the English calendar. It's a date that we celebrate as per the Vedic calendar. Okay, so on that specific birth star in that specific Vedic month, every year we celebrate the Avatar Day. Sometimes it comes in December, sometimes it comes in Jan. And then for those of you who are having any special medical needs, as I told earlier, bring your medicines, bring your medical reports in case you need to visit the doctor here. We will have a support team here. We will have an ambulance on campus. We'll have a few doctors who are available for basic, first aid, for basic in case of like a basic flu or cold or cough that you have. But anything more than that, we will be taking you to the hospital nearby. We have very good international standard hospitals nearby. So just bring your medical history, so the doctors who attend to you know your medical history and what kind of medication you are taking. So that pretty much covers all that I wanted to cover as a part of the program. And before I go on to the Q&A, I want all of you who are attending this program to please fill your attendance form. So I know how many of you have actually attended this program. If you are attending this program as a family and both of you or all four of you are Mahasadasham participants, please fill this program for each participant. If you have not yet received your Mahasadasham ID, but you are attending this program, you have not yet finished your full payment, that is fine. You can just give your, in the ID column, just leave it blank. If you have received your ID, then fill the ID as well. Please, I've just told her to update the form with some more information. So she's updating that and she'll be putting the link here. In the meanwhile, I'm opening myself up for any questions. And one more thing, the travel and visa. Now, all of you who are coming to India, get a tourist visa. You need to get where to fill the form. I'll be uploading the form shortly. Okay, I'm putting the link for the form here shortly. So they have not yet put the link. I've told it to update a few things that I wanted in the form. In terms of visa, you should be getting a tourist visa. The reference, there will be a reference person name. The reference person name, you can give my ID, my name. It will be in the welcome brochure. Okay, it will be my name and the address of the Adinam. And you will already have the hotel information before you leave. So in the immigration, if they ask you where they're going to stay, you can tell them, okay, I'm going to be staying here. In case, if any of you are facing any issues at the immigration, which we do not expect, because of late, we have been hearing, some of the people, they harassing some of the Adinamasis who are trying to enter India. They have already complained to the government officials here. So you should not be facing any issues. If you're facing any issues, then please try to reach out to us from the airport itself. And we will see what needs to do to bring you back into India. But we don't expect anything, so do not worry. You're just any other, foreigner trying to enter India. So you can come and tell them that you're here to attend a retreat. You're here to travel to India, and you can show them your confirmation. You can show them your hotel. So once you have all your papers ready, there should not be any issue. Please do not put Swamiji's name as your reference in the visa application. Please use my name. Do not put Swamiji's name in your visa reference application. Okay, so there is a question I'm getting. Let me enable. You should be able to unmute yourself. I'm first taking all the questions in the chat. Okay, because too many people try. If you try to talk, then there may be voice. So the first question I'm getting is, I'm arriving at 2 a.m. in the airport on the 15th of December. Well, I need to pay extra for the hotel to get a room. The room may be available for you only by 12 noon. So if you are arriving like one day early, if you're arriving early morning on the 15th, you will be arriving in the airport at 2 a.m. At the time you reach the hotel, let's say it is 4 a.m. From 4 a.m. to 12 a.m., you will not be having a room there. So if you are arriving before 12 p.m., I highly recommend you choose a room, pay for an extra night and take a room. Because the earliest, even if the room gets available, the earliest it may be available for check-in is 10 a.m. Or what you can also do is, you can go to the hotel, leave your bags in the hotel, and you take the first available shuttle. The shuttle may start maybe at, let's say, 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning. You can take the shuttle, come over to the Adinam, have your breakfast here, have your lunch here, and after lunch, leave back to the hotel and directly check in into your room. That's fine as well. We are perfectly fine to have you here in the Adinam. So go to the hotel, leave your bags in the hotel. Do not directly arrive in the Adinam. Okay, so go to the hotel, leave your bags in the hotel, and take a shuttle from the hotel and come to the Adinam. Does that answer your question? Okay, now, okay, so the next question I'm taking here, I'm only arriving on the 17th of December morning at 11 a.m. Will that be okay for the program and the airport pickup? Yes, you can arrive until 21st of December. Okay, we are allowing participants to attend, come for the program till the 21st of December. So you arriving on 17th December is okay. Will there be an airport pickup at that time? Yes, there will be an airport pickup. Even if you arrive on the 11th, we will have our team there to pick you up. Would I need to bring an extra suitcase to take back the things? Please bring at least 2 suitcases to take back all the things. 1 suitcase will not be enough. And would a sarong be appropriate to wear? Okay, that means I need to Google and find out what is a sarang. I'm doing that right now. No, sarang, I am seeing it's more like a, no, sarang is not appropriate to wear. Well, at least the Google images of what I'm seeing of a sarang, it's not a traditional Indian attire, no. What if I'm flying to New Delhi first and then to Bengaluru? Will the greeting team meet me also? I'm not sure if local flights come to the same airport. Yes, both domestic and local flights come to the same airport. We will not be meeting you in New Delhi, but we'll be meeting you in Bengaluru. So you can take a flight from New Delhi to Bangalore, and when you're arriving in Bangalore, we'll be meeting you here. In Mumbai or New Delhi, I think they have different airport terminals, but in Bangalore, it's the same airport terminal. So even the arrival gate is the same. So domestic and international passengers arrive at the same gate, so that's perfectly fine. The next question is, in case of immigration hurdles, how do we reach out from the airport? Can you share a number to call? The first number that you should be reaching out is my phone number. Okay, I'm pretty much available all through, and my pretty much is, and especially like 1 or 2 days before the program, I ensure that I answer every phone call. If there is a missed call, I'll call you back. You can call me via Facebook Messenger, or if you have a mobile which is an internationally enabled, you can call from your phone directly. Okay, so please do reach out to me from the airport. My phone number, and that in case if you reach me, my phone is busy, or probably I'm in some class or something, I'm not attending your phone call, in the welcome brochure, you will have at least 5 different team members. So the next person on that line, you should be able to reach out to. Okay, just in case my phone is not reachable, I'm not attending to the phone call, do not panic, just call the next person. So that's why we have given a hospitality team numbers, the team names and team numbers. Okay, I'm only arriving on the 17th. I've answered that question. The dress code you mentioned is for day 1. It's for all 25 days. Any color is fine. A white t-shirt is not an Indian dress code. Even though many Indians wear themselves in a coat and a suit and a pant and a shirt, that's not a traditional Indian attire. So a t-shirt is not considered as a traditional Indian attire. I want to follow up on my wife. Has she been Shalab, I've not yet gotten to that. I will get that and look into that and get back to you soon. when the shuttle services can start. The shuttle services from the hotel to the Adinam will only be available on the 15th. Because officially from the 15th, we are giving you the hotels. I'm getting a lot of voice from there, so I'm going to mute all of you again. Please put some questions in the chat. Do all hotel rooms have windows that can be opened for fresh air? To be very frank, I don't know the answer to this question. I didn't know I'll be asked this question. Well, the hotel rooms, all of them are very comfortable rooms, that much we ensure. But do they have a window which you can open? I have to check. I don't know the answer to that. Shata is asking, I'm arriving on the 17th, I've answered that. Do we need towels for having a shower after yoga? Actually, after yoga, you may not need towels here, but as a part of the program, we are introducing certain Ayurvedic packs that you will be applying on your body. Okay, we are procuring pure Ganga mud, which you will actually be applying on your body and taking bath here in the Vaidya Sarovar, in the pond that we have. For that, we are making available towels and shower cubicles for you to take a shower, like to take bath and change clothes. So that will be made available here during the program itself. And we will give you the cloth that you will change. You will take shower in that cloth and then change back to your regular clothes. All that information will be sharing during the program. So the towels will be giving it here itself. I'm arriving on 14th early morning and should be out of the airport by 4 or 5. I know which hotel I'll be. Yeah. So these kind of individual personal questions, which hotel I'll be in, what is my ID number, those things. Once you receive their ID, we have not yet sent a hotel accommodation information to anyone yet. Okay. So if you have not yet received the hotel information, that means that's because we have not yet sent it out. You should be receiving it. What will really help us is when you send your, we really need to know for your accommodation if you're traveling with your family. Okay, so because so that way we can allot that room for your family, not for anybody else. So fill the travel information and the accommodation form. How much do we need to stand by for the taxi fee? Airport to the hotel and hotel to the airport approximately. It's about 2,000 Indian rupees. So 2,000 is 4,000, have like 1,000 rupee extra just in case. So 5,000 rupees if you have, that's like less than $100 US dollars. So have that 5,000 rupee cash just for your taxi. What time will the program start on the 16th? I already shared that the program will be starting. You'll actually be picked up from the hotel at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. So from the hotel, you should leave from 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And we are also, as far as accommodation is concerned, we have received a few requests saying, I do not want to share a room with somebody. What is the cost if I want to have a single room for myself? The cost for a single room is 1,200 US dollars. For you to have a single room for yourself and you do not want to share with anybody, the cost is 1,200 US dollars. If you pay that 1,200 US dollars, we will allow a room just for you. You will not be sharing with anybody else. And we are also introducing a package where if you want to take a single room for yourself and want to have a private taxi. So you will not be traveling in the shared bus. You'll be traveling in your own taxi from the hotel to the airport and from the hotel to the Adinam and from Adinam back to the hotel every day. Then the taxi service can be made available for you. And the cost of that taxi service for 27 days, right? One day before and one day after. 27 days will be 1,300 US dollars. So the taxi will just be there for you, waiting. Will bring you from the hotel and will take you back from the Adina. That's an extra cost if you want that facility. But otherwise, very luxurious AC coaches will be available for all of you to travel. So that should be very convenient for you. Should not be any hindrance there. What is the timing of the yoga? See, the Mahasadashivam program is being completely designed by Swamiji. So the what time, what you do, where you are, what kind of classes will be told to you while you're here during the program. Until what date will the welcome team be at the airport and the hotel to receive the participants? Until the 21st of December. because participants are expected to arrive till the 21st of December. How many traditional clothes that we need to bring? Okay, one point I forgot to mention is the laundry. Laundry services will be available for you in the hotel. You do not have to, we are taking care of it. We are paying for your laundry, so you do not have to pay for your laundry at all. So you can bring, typically they're asking, okay, how many pairs of traditional clothes do I need to bring? You can bring typically somewhere between 5 to 7 pairs of clothes, maximum 7, but 5 should be good enough. So for you to rotate and wear. The laundry, typically every hotel gives the laundry either on the same day or within the next day. So 2 extra suitcases should be good for you to carry all the gifts. Yes, Jodin will take care of Mala. This request for it, I know she got, yes, I know when she's arriving. We'll take care of that. Just fill the travel itinerary form. I will need to book a night for the hotel. When will the information about the assigned hotel be advised? So we are receiving the information about the participants, one from your local zones, that your Mahans, your Kotaris, who are taking care of the participants in your local zone. So which is the only information that we are actually waiting to receive from you and from them is who are you arriving with. Other than that, once we have that information, we can, so we'll, by December, today is the 3rd of December, latest by the 7th, I'm expecting all of you should receive your hotel information, okay? By the 7th of December, so give us about 4 days to gather that information and start sending you out that. So by 7th, so means 10 days before the actual, before you leave, you should actually get that information. At least a week before you leave. If you're arriving early, so if there are somebody saying I'm arriving on the 13th, so once we will let you know the hotel, you just have to call the hotel and book for 2 nights, 13th and 14th. Brian and Elvira, don't worry about that. I'll take care of your request. You can go ahead and book the extra nights. I'll take care of the rest. Okay, Meena Joshi, I didn't see your message to me. So you're saying your message is to Lana and said I haven't seen it yet. Last time I came to India this year, it took 2 hours for the currency exchange. What if we are delayed in airport getting the currency with the team for us? Yes, the team will wait for you in the airport till you actually come. Or if you have let us know that your flight has been, like say in your connection, right? One of your connections got cancelled or you missed the connection, you were put into a different connection. The best way for you is go ahead and fill the travel itinerary form again with your updated information. And in the comments, you can say that my flight information has changed. This is the updated time I'm arriving. So we will actually be monitoring it, a few hours every day, a few times every day. So we can take care of that. Don't worry about it. What should a 2-year-old wear? A 2-year-old can also wear a traditional Indian attire. There are a lot of clothes that are available for, small children. Something which is very convenient, very comfortable for them as well. For black clothes for yoga, do these need to be traditional Indian wear? No. Black clothes may not be traditional Indian wear. It can be black tracks and black t-shirt, which will be easy for you to do your yoga postures. Okay, Smriti Inal is asking, do we need white clothes for special initiation? You will actually be given 2 pairs of traditional Indian attire that you need for initiation will be given to you here during the program for those initiations. So 2 full sets, like for women, it will be dhoti. Sorry, for women, it will be sari, their blouse and an skirt. For men, it will be 2 pieces of dhoti. 2 pairs of this will be given to every participant, and that's a part of the program. So you don't need to bring it, we'll be giving it to you here. Okay, if I need to buy something at the Adinam, like extra clothes, do they accept credit cards or cash? They accept both cash and credit card. Okay, somebody's saying, I'm arriving on the 13th. Can I stay at the Adinam because I don't want to stay elsewhere? Unfortunately, we do not have accommodation available in the Adinam. During the program, all the Sarvangapita Yajamans will be staying in the Adinam and all the resident Adinavasis. So if you are a Sarvangapita Yajaman, your allotment is by default in the Adinam unless you want to stay in the hotel. Unless you have a specific request to stay in the hotel, you are being allotted in the Adinam. So all Sarvangapita Yajamans and their families will be staying in the Adinam. But other than that, we do not have actually a lot of rooms here in the Adinam. So we recommend and request you to please stay in the hotel. If you're arriving on the 11th and 12th, is there anything special you need to arrange? Nothing much. Just follow the travel itinerary. The airport pickup service will start earlier, but the team in the hotel will be available only on the 14th evening onwards. Will there be courier services to post gifts? Yes, we will have courier services. So if you want to ship something back home, you can. Do hotels have air conditioning? Absolutely. They are 5-star hotels. So what about staying for Adinavasi program for 21 days? So while you attend the program, immediately after the program, you can apply to become an Adinavasi and attend the next Adinavasi orientation. What I need to provide is 2 pairs of black fitted clothes for yoga, and what else? Emily's iPhone. I'm sorry, Emily, I'm not able to understand your question. You need to bring at least get 3 pairs of yoga clothes, so you can rotate them and wear, if that's what you're asking. Do we have a Vedic wedding? I'm not sure about that yet. Priyanshu, I know you asked it already. Typically in December, we do have a grand Vedic wedding. So let's hope that it will be there this time as well. Yes, last time the SIM card we provided did not work. Please appreciate if you could provide. Yes, we are actually changing the very service so that the SIM cards are already pre-enabled before you come. Yes, ma'am, I've already taken care of it. Do we need to wear white and gold for sari for initiation? Yes, you will need a cotton, white and the gold, white sari with the gold border. We'll be giving it to you during the program. Yes, SJP, all SJPs will be getting accommodation in the Adinam. What if the black yoga outfit have a tiny pink lining? Preferably, please get only black with no other colors in it. You will actually be drinking water. You will actually be given, see, in the Adinam, we are plastic free. So we will be actually giving you water from the Aura water filtered, like purified water will be served for you in the Adinam. In the hotel, you'll be having water bottles that are given to you. We are actually giving you a nice, beautiful copper water bottle, and that's designed not like a water bottle, but it's designed differently. I want to retain that surprise. But it's a completely differently designed water bottle for you. It will be a copper water bottle. We are completely a plastic-free campus. We are completely trying to move out of plastic. So we will not be giving you these water bottles because that's a lot of plastic that we add to the environment. So will there be dairy-free chai tea? Yes, we'll have multiple options. We'll be giving you herbal tea for those who do not consume dairy. What things you want us to bring to Adinam daily? That will be announced as a part of the program. First day, just bring your tablet and yourself. Okay, so the attendance form, I said if you're not able to see the link in the chat, then you can as well go to the link that I'm projecting on the screen, and you can fill this form. If you have any other questions, but this is only an attendance form. The number of people that are actually coming with you will be in the travel itinerary and the accommodation preference form. Shalab, you will have to follow up with Mahayoga for the materialized gift. Yes, Manilesh, Amrita. Yes, we will take care of your the laundry experience that you're sharing. I'll take care of it. Do you need to bring a laptop? Well, you're being given a tablet during the program. So for the purpose of the program, you don't need to bring bring your laptop. Is malaria prophylaxis necessary? I would say just meet with probably a physician and ask them if they would recommend it for you. What does Sarvanyapita Ejaman mean? Sarvanyapita Ejamans are those who have contributed, who have donated towards the Sarvanyapita project. Sarvanyapita project is literally bringing Swamiji's mission and vision to reality. And those of them who have contributed for making that project happen, they are called Sarvanyapita Ejamans. We'll be sharing more about what the project is and how you can become a Sarvanyapita Ejaman during the program. What are the travel accommodation form links? So the whole pre-arrival checklist will be emailed to all of you who are filling this form. Okay, all of you will be receiving that. After MSS ends, can I spend a few days in the Adinam? You can actually spend a few days, but you will not be able to stay in the Adinam. You can stay in nearby hotels and spend the days in the Adinam. Yes. So Niharika, I highly recommend you bring somebody with you, ma, because I understand your specific situation about your son and daughter. I really feel if you can bring somebody with you who can stay in your room, who can take care of your son, that will be highly recommended. Can people from Bangalore directly drop into the hotel on 15th December? Yes, you can. Are the tablets being distributed at the Adinam or in the airport? We are distributing it in the hotel. The tablets will be distributed in the hotel. Even for Adinavasi's orientation, we have to rent a hotel room. No, for Adinavasi's orientation, you will be staying in shared dormitories here in the Adinam. That's for all the Adinavasis. Can we choose a roommate? In the accommodation preferences, you can have your suggested preferred roommate. You can enter it there. Will we be doing completion process like in IA? Mahasadasham will be completely different from any inner awakening that you probably know. All the SJP Yajamans are having a day zero. There is a special event organized for all the Sarvanyavita Yajamans with Swamiji one day before the program. So you will have a private session with Swamiji. Actually, it's a private outing with Swamiji on day zero for all the Sarvanyavita Yajamans. Yes, you can fill the attendance form after the meeting ends, but don't forget to fill it so that we'll be sending important information about whatever I shared. Yes, you can buy traditional Indian clothing in the Adinam. American dollar 100 is equivalent to 6,500 Indian rupees, approximately. Can we come to the hotel directly? I'm arriving a few days early. Yes, you can come to the hotel directly. What is the temperature like? Actually, in December, it does get pretty cold in the night, maybe about 15 to 20 degree Celsius. So you may need to just to keep yourself warm. In the hall, you will not feel the weather. Just you may have to bring like a small shawl or like a sweatshirt just to keep yourself, but it's not too cold. Just maybe too cold in the morning or late in the night. In case if they're having some outdoor sessions, you may want to bring a shawl or probably a sweatshirt. That's pretty much enough. You don't need like a thick jacket the way you need it. And well, I've been here for 8 years. I hardly have a shawl. I never use a shawl or a cardigan or anything like that. You can manage, but if you do want, you can just to keep yourself cold. A socks will be preferable. Sometimes it kind of gets cold. Your feet gets cold. Will we have a place to shower after yoga? Yes, you will have a place to shower. Whether you will have a time to shower is a question. Because the program is very, very, very tightly packed. So you'll definitely have a place to shower here. We have a lot of places for you to shower. We are creating like shower cubicles here for you because there are times where you will actually be taking a bath in the whitest shower. For that, we are creating these shower cubicles for you to change. But during after yoga, will we have time to shower? I cannot guarantee that because the program is getting a lot of things are being packed into the program. What is the next intake for the Adinavasi program? Actually, right after we are having the Sadashivatva, the Adinavasi program in the January itself. So you can join immediately after Mahasadasham, you can join. Yes, all the Sarvanyapita Ejamans, actually you should be arriving here on the 14th. Because 14th night itself you will be traveling. Ma Shivanyana and Sri Shivanyana will be giving you details of their trip the serving with Ajamans will be having before the program. So 14th night itself, your travel starts. So we arrive here in the Adinam on the 14th December, anytime during the day. Yes, we will have the courier people bring boxes, Akhil. How much is one set of clothes if you buy them there? What are the costs for courier service when sending gifts home from the Adinam? Well, the cost of the courier service depends on what you're sending and where you're sending. So I really cannot like estimate that. How much is one set of clothes? Okay, so one set of clothes can anywhere range between like a 1,500 rupees to 2,000 rupees, like on an average. So which in USD comes to, let's calculate. So 1,500 comes to about $25, and 2,000 comes to $25 to $30 per set, approximately. What kind of suitcases? Just like any regular suitcase, like a chicken suitcase, that size. Shawl or jacket can be colorful, yes. Will there be a bus pickup at 6:30 every day? Every day, the timing will be announced the day before, depending on when the class ends. So on the day one, the bus will leave at 6:30. What time the program ends every day? Who's it? Utkal. What time the program ends every day? If you're an Inner Awakening graduate, you will know the answer to this question. If you're not an Inner Awakening graduate, well, if you're an Inner Awakening graduate, you will know that even I don't know the answer to this question. If you're not an Inner Awakening graduate, then you will think you don't know the answer to this question. But the truth is, even I don't know the answer to this question. So both of us will get to know when the class ends at that time. What if the people miss the bus? We'll actually be giving you wake-up calls, waking you up, getting you into the bus. Before the bus leaves, if any of you are missing, we'll give a call to the room. If you miss the bus, then you will have to take taxi at your own cost and land up here in the Adina. We really don't recommend that because you'll be missing sessions. Is white kurta, pajama, yeah, any color, but yeah, white dhoti, yes, you can wear that. Are there clothes to buy at the Adinam for 10-year-olds? Yes, we'll make it available. Is the Galleria available nowadays? As of now, for the clothing that is required, we are opening it. We are trying to see if we can get other things, also like some jewelry, but I'm not sure about that yet. Will we be able to make it available in that time? But definitely the clothing, we are making it available, so you don't have to go here and there to buy that. John is saying they should not keep us late in the night because someone wants to share something. John, I will only read your question, but I will not comment on it. Wow, the Samsung tablet. I did not say it will be a Samsung tablet. It will be one tablet. We are trying to go with Samsung, but yeah, we'll see. Will the Samsung tablet come with a case or a cover? Should we bring one now? If we should bring a cover, let us know the Samsung model. Yes, we will let you know which model it is. We are trying to get a case also, but we are not sure whether we'll be able to procure that case in that kind of a bulk. So we will let you know which model that's going to be for sure. How many hours of sleep you may get? The only answer for this question I can tell is you will forget about sleep when you come here. I'm not saying you will sleep or you will not, but I'm just saying this question will no longer exist. This question will become redundant or irrelevant when you're here. Oh my God. Can we sleep or camp outside the ashram if we come early, like on the 13th? No. You're first of all, in the Adinam, there is no space. There is the construction going on everywhere. Even for us to walk, a little pathway is given, pretty much. So in the Adinam, there's no place for you to camp, and outside the Adinam, they will not allow you to camp there. Will Haritaki be available to buy? We are working on making Haritaki available to buy. Yes. It's a traditional that can be bought. Well, see, Sudeep will keep every type of dress available. Like kurta, pajama, dhoti, whatever you want to wear, you should be able to buy. Is there any way I can call you after this call? I really need to talk to you. Yes, Dawn, I know you've been sending me messages. We really have to connect. Right after this meeting, I do have another meeting especially, and also today evening we have this program. So I think best way for us to connect is find out a time that we can connect on Facebook Messenger, and then we can connect through that way. Right after this meeting, I'm not available because I already have a pre-booked meeting. Will there be snacks throughout the day, or we need to bring our own snacks? How much is Maheshwara Puja, and do you take USD or rupees? For snacks, you will be like, you will see the abundance of food here. Every possible snack or food item that you can possibly imagine will be made available for you here. You can take the food that is made available here and you can feed one entire city. That is the way the kitchen is planning here. So you please don't bring anything with you. And Maheshwara Puja and the costing, both USD and INR, we collect the money. The costing for the rituals and all that will be announcing here during the program. We will have younger kids. It would be nice to know when the day ends. They can get some rest. It will be good to know when the day ends. So when the day ends, you will know, and also I will know. But before the day ends, will you know and will I know? I don't have an answer to that. The younger kids actually, to be very frank and honest, the younger kids actually are much more vibrant in this field. And if they do feel sleepy, they can sleep here during the class itself. Okay, so don't worry about that. I'm an Inner Awakening graduate of November 2009 and did not get Atmalinga. Yes, you will be getting a new one here. Neem, will it be available? It will be one of the Aushadas and it will be a part of the Aushada. Should we get special Indian clothing for any celebration? Every day is a celebration. So bring grand, extravagant, traditional, flamboyant. Celebrate your Mahasadashiva. Every day is a celebration here. Every day is a Nityotsava here. Can we bring our own Haritaki? Of course, we'll give you Haritaki here. Can we order a supply of books for shipping for promotional purposes? Yes, you can order a supply of books. Yes, Meena Joshi. What is Maheshwara Puja? We'll be sharing about what is Maheshwara Puja in the program if you don't know. Is Pada Puja included in the MSS program? No. Means Pada Puja will be a part of the schedule. If you do want to perform, you can register for Pada Puja and you can do. If you send an email, is that to me, Luke, or if you send an email to support@innerawakening.org, within 24 hours, you should get a response. I live in Bangalore and I'm fully cost and I'll be attending today the Aushada process. I will later learn about Panchakriya, which may help to get everything of MSS. See, the Panchakriya sessions will actually be conducted during the program itself. So you don't need to, don't think that if you start the Panchakriya early, it will help. You can do it if you're already doing it. If you're not doing it, don't worry. During the program, if you start, that's more than enough. Yes, yoga tracks or t-shirt will also be available in the Adinam. The extra pujas, do we take credit card for that? Yes. Is Panchakriya recommended for kids? For kids above 14, yes. For kids below 14, they don't need it. Can we use the Sambhavana Prasadam to buy things there like dresses or rituals? Actually, the Sambhavana will be dispatched to you at the end of the program, Sudeep. So you need to plan for dresses and rituals, yes. Okay, so pretty much I think I've answered all the questions. So I hope all of you enjoyed this orientation. I'm getting one more question. Can we have mandalas from Sadashivam 2016, which we have not had, like Kali and Kurma mandala? Yes, if you are a Sadashivam 2016 participant, if you have not collected any of your mandalas and you're coming for Mahasadashivam 2016, you will definitely can pick them up. Will there be Aushada to bring home? Yes, the Aushada will be brought home. Meena Joshi is asking, DTA, dial the avatar, when can I have Swamiji's blessings? When the next DTA is scheduled, we'll be sending an email to all the people who have signed up for DTA. Please add me on the Facebook. If don't, I sent a message. If you send a message, it will not add you. We will have to approve. So all the fully cost participants, the list will be verified and we will be approved for it. If we have our menstrual period, is it okay? It's perfectly okay to continue your participation if you are in your menstrual period. This is for women. Yes. What size bags do we need? Typically, like any check-in baggage size, like a standard suitcase size or a bag size. That should be fine. how will Maha Sadashivam be for young children? Actually, the young children will get the maximum out of the program, because they are so in tune with the cosmic energy, and that they are so ready for the superconscious breakthrough, because they don't have a bunch of patterns in them, right? So even if you have a bunch of patterns, Swamiji is of course powerful to break all that and give you that superconscious breakthrough. But for children, it's very, very easy. If you do have children and if you're not thinking of bringing them, it'll be a big mistake. You'll really feel when you're here, it's like, oh my God, I should have just brought them. So do bring your children. Mahayoga's email ID, I'm putting, somebody's asking, ma.mahayoga@innerawakening.org. That's Mahayoga's email. Okay. Actually, if somebody has a big loan, can they stay back as an Adinivasi? Yes, Adinivasis are eligible for the Sambhavana program, and you can pay back your loans that way. Will there be a play spot in the hall for the kids? The whole hall is a play spot. The kids run all over. Will there be a specific play spot in the hall? Not in the hall. Maybe in the dining area somewhere we can keep. Yes, it is a closed group. Do I need an extra suitcase if I'm an IA graduate? Yes, you will still need an extra suitcase. Can we need to carry a backpack every day for carrying clothes, etc.? Yes, you can bring your own bag to carry your yoga clothes and other things. Is there a minimum age range? Actually, for typically for inner awakening, we tell them they should be at least 7 years of age. For Mahasadashivam, and there are a few of the requests that we got. I have a 2-year-old child, I have a 4-year-old child, and Swamiji has been telling, yes, they can attend, because he knows they'll be able to get most out of it. So Mahasadashivam, there is actually no age range. Even if you're pregnant, bring yourself. Can I leave the meeting now? Yeah, so I'm pretty much only answering any questions that you have. If you fill the attendance form and if you want to leave the meeting, yes, please go ahead. I'm just hanging around to answer any of the last questions that you have. See, I have an incompletion that the breakthrough may not happen. Even if you have an incompletion, the breakthrough will still happen. So your incompletion is actually irrelevant there in the whole process. Really, I'm telling it very sincerely. When does the Sambhavana program begin? If you're an Inner Awakening graduate, the 3 batches have started already. If you're not an Inner Awakening graduate, after the Mahasadashivam, you can enroll yourself for it. How does a Sangha member apply for Adinavasi and Sadashivatva? During the Mahasadashivam program, you can apply for it. If you're not coming for Mahasadashivam, or if any Sangha member is not coming, then there is an online form. Let me put the link to the form. So I'm putting the registration for the Sadashivatva program. Ina Joshi, you can take it from the chat. Yes, for the Sambhavana program, if you actually join the program during the orientation, all the details will be given, that you need an Indian bank account. Yes. What type of visas do Adinavasis request? Adinavasis right now are on the tourist visa only. Our future Adinavasis provided the accommodation. How long is the program for Adinavasis who want to stay back? The program for Adinavasis is not who want. The program for Adinavasis is 21 days. So it's not that you finish the Adinavasi program and go back. Right? You attend the program because you can just continue to stay here after attending the Adinavasi training program. If you do have to go back just to close up maybe your apartment and sell off your things, yes, you can go finish that and then come back to continue your life as an Adinavasi. Thank you for the information. It was very helpful. Thank you, everyone. Is the science of inner awakening mandatory for Mahasadashivam? Not really, but it will really help. The processes, the steps there will really help if you can attend it. Can we extend our visa if you want to stay here? I don't think Indian government allows you to extend your visa while you are in India. You have to go out, extend your visa, and then come back in. That's what I've heard. Thank you for patiently going over the information and answering questions. Looking forward to being here. Yes, so pretty much I think all the questions have been answered. Thank you, everyone. And I hope all of you really enjoyed this session today. And I really enjoyed connecting with all of you. And see you all here very soon for the Mahasadashivam, the grand finale of this year. With that, let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओं तत्सत् सर्वं सद्गुरुपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम् everyone, see you here.